Happy Tuesday. Today I am talking about why you can't fall asleep, why you can't stay asleep, and why you might be waking up early. So first of all, I've had family in town this weekend, which has been so fun to see everyone after probably close to 2 years of not seeing them. But what I've noticed is that my husband and I, you know, let my parents sleep in our bedroom. And so we were sleeping in my son's room and on the pull out sofa bed in our den for a little bit. And it was just so nice to be able to go to sleep and not even worry about sleeping, even though my environment changed. And that's something that I wouldn't have been able to do a couple of years ago. So that is what I want it to be like for you as well. And that is why I'm doing what I'm doing and sharing all this information with you. Because I know what it's like not to be able to sleep. I know how much it can affect your life. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to sleep well and feel amazing during the day like we should. So let's get into what could be keeping you, what could be making it hard for you to fall asleep, what could be waking you up at night or waking you up too early in the morning. So if you have a hard time falling asleep, and that can be because your mind is racing or you feel like your body won't relax even though you're exhausted, it's actually not all in your head. So when you have trouble falling asleep, your body is probably releasing too much cortisol at bedtime. And then cortisol suppresses melatonin and makes your body think that it's daytime because our cortisol levels are highest during the day. And besides not being able to sleep, you might also have anxiety, that feeling of being wired but tired, and getting a second wind at night. So these are sure signs that your body's releasing cortisol. And the most common reasons why your cortisol is too high at night are low blood sugar, food sensitivities, and mental stress. So that's what I find with my clients, the main reasons why they have a hard time falling asleep. Now, if you're waking up in the middle of the night and having a hard time going back to sleep, which is the most common complaint I help my clients with, almost everyone I work with, some people have trouble falling asleep. Pretty much everyone wakes up in the middle of the night and has a hard time getting back to sleep. So there are a few things going on in your body that could be causing this. So a pathogen in your gut is a big one. Low blood sugar, mineral imbalance, liver detox issues, and hormone imbalance. So low estrogen, low progesterone, high testosterone, those things can cause insomnia as well, and especially that waking up in the middle of the night. So when I was waking up at 4 a.m. a few years ago, when I had my sleep problems, it was because I had a parasite, I had an unhealthy liver, and I had hormone and mineral imbalance. So I've been able to correct those and sleep great, which is what is possible for you too. Now, if you wake up too early in the morning, this is pretty similar to waking up in the middle of the night, right? Like say it's 3 or 4 or 5 and you're exhausted, but you're pretty much up for the day. It's not, if you wake up in the middle of the night, it might take you a long time to go back to sleep, but if you're waking up too early, you're not falling back asleep ever. So there's something going on in your body that's causing you to wake up too early. Your body is releasing cortisol when it shouldn't, which then suppresses melatonin, both of which cause you to wake up. And so once cortisol is pumping through your veins, it makes you feel alert and focused even if you're still tired. And it takes at least an hour for your body to clear that cortisol, so that's why it can be impossible to fall back asleep. Now, the most common reasons your body's releasing cortisol too early in the morning is, again, what I've already mentioned. That pathogen in your gut is a really common one. And that can be a parasite, it can be bad bacteria, it can be yeast like candida. If your liver is congested, that's another common reason I see. And then that hormone imbalance and that mineral imbalance can cause you to wake up early too. So if you are following what I call all the sleep rules, so you've tried avoiding screens before bed and making sure you exercise every day and not drinking coffee past 2 p.m. If you tried all those things and nothing is helping, and if you've tried different supplements and maybe even sleeping pills and gadgets like a cooling blanket and things like that, and nothing's helping, there's definitely something going on in your body. And so those basic, that sleep hygiene, those sleep rules aren't enough to really improve your sleep because there's more going on. It's deeper than that in your body. And these things are hidden. So that means that you don't know they're there. You most likely don't know if you have a parasite or if your liver isn't functioning well. You might not know those things, but it's still there, causing a lot of stress, causing your body to constantly release cortisol. So I know that all of this can seem overwhelming, and the good news is that I am presenting a webinar. So next Thursday, June 10th at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, I am presenting a webinar called Why You Can't Sleep, 5 Hidden Causes of Insomnia. And I'm going to explain all of these things that I just talked about in detail. What could be going on with your gut, what could be going on with your hormones, what could be going on with your minerals. I'm going to talk about how you can find out if those things are going on in your body and how to fix them. So I will put the link to register for the webinar in the comments, and I would love to see you there. I will see you in the group.